para Medioker. Bermain.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be,
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
it was an extraordinary sight. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baumgartner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. Baumgartner. Sabitzer. Quality ball. Gregoric. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. De Bruyne. Irwin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And this is Ronaldinho. Opts to play it back. Decent chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zanetti made a search for... That could spell trouble. And it's Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Lima. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. And he's managed to get free. Arnautovic. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sabitzer. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now De Bruyne. And here's Torres. Irwin. And here's Torres. He's tried one! Oh, he's really drilled it. Posh. And it's Alaba. It's Sabitzer. Showing great feet there. And he's certainly onside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Inter Milan claim it back to much approval. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Just eases him off the ball. Out to the right. Now it's Baumgartner. Irwin. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Arnautovic. Ronaldinho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in a great position here. And it's Lima. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. And this is Ronaldinho. He has found a way through. Xabi Alonso tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Gregoric. Baumgartner. Baumgartner. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Xabi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. And he's straight offside. This is Batistuta. It's a searching pass. Face to face with the keeper. Baumgartner. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. That has been cut short. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres. That has been slung wide. Alaba. It's Sabitzer. Gregoric.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's a pretty loose pass. Baumgartner. He can run onto that. He's found the way. Oh, Nautovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Baumgartner. Nice looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
He's had a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Coming on the field is number 2.
Ronaldinho. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through.
Austria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Schmidt. Lima. Now it's on Nautovic. And that has put paid to that. Picked out, shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Time for a change in personnel. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Friedel has it out wide and in space. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Sabitzer into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Baumgartner. Ball swung in. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. A corner it is then.
Substitution in progress.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Zanetti. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Marquinhos. Batistuta. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Schmidt. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Mana man?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Mana ya?
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim
Juga
Beglin.
dia tadi.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Oi.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest. Chance! Goal! Inter! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Thinks Thuram! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fiore. Great is having a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Unahi. And it's Amrabat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Unahi. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ziyech with the short one. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! He's done very well to get to that.
Brahim Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hops for safety. Najraoui. Cross flung in towards the middle. Beckenbauer goes direct. And it's Serginho. It's a searching pass.
Morocco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Ziyech. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Brahim Diaz. Back towards the middle.
Anjir.
And it's Amrabat. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Ziyech receives it in a wide position. Adams attempts a clearance. Oh, super! There's the shot! Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Alonso. And it's Diaz. Over to the left. Najraoui picks it up out wide. That's very neat. He's in a great position here. Chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! Got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ziyech. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Gets into some space. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now Fiore. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And it's Musiala. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Now it's En-Nesyri. Amrabat. Ziyech. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Bastoni, Xavi Alonso, and it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get it clear again. Alonso. Knocks it into space. Crosses it. Terrific header. Goal! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mazraoui made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's in the series.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. And here's Thuram. Now it's Musiala. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Aguirre. And Unahi. And it's Hakimi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good foot in there. That's really well manoeuvred. Nesiri. Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui. Swept in. Shot a goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Morocco choosing to make the first change. Bastoni. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Adams. Now Fiore. Beckenbauer. Zanetti. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Unahi, who's set up one goal so far. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's tried one! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
expected better, and so did he. Unahi. Ziyech. Unahi. Ball played for Ziyech. Moves it back. Played out wide. And it's Mazraoui. Asnu's cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good take and a chance for a shot! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, that's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-Bristol euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's ended up in no man's land. And it's Zanetti. Thinks about the shot. Thuram! Over to the left. Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That's good play. Vitinha. And that should get the job done. Auxerre have it back. And he's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Thuram, Wits. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram is onto this. Looking for the run. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Vitinha. And it's Camavinga. There's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
No goals as yet. Zanetti. Somewhat off target. That looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. And that's gone loose. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has not gone well. Alisson comes out and deals with it. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Vitinha. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Zielinski. Looking for options, for movement. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And the shot!
Ah,
He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Hakimi. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Zielinski. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
He is just caressing the ball. And he decides to cross it. Crunching tackle. Goes for a shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Inter Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Vitinha. Xabi Alonso. VIII. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward. And it's Hakimi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Auxerre grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He has found the way through. Goes long and straight. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Zielinski. Vitinha. Great vision. Out to the left it goes. Beckenbauer. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Vitinha. Xabi Alonso. Vitz. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti. That's Fitz. Played into space. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
เฮ้ยตลอดครับ
And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Really fierce, close defending. Xabi Alonso, and it's Zielinski. Nicely spread. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's a fine interception.
ได้
He can get that clear. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Zielinski. Now it's Turan.
ตาถูกตา
Can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. Barella gets rid without sophistication. Lobbed in behind. Bastoni calmly anticipates.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that's well seen too. Turan is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. An uncompromising challenge.
อันตรายเยอะ
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
ยากอยู่
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Video cuk membuat mantap global cok. Buat peringkat 100 siap-siap dibantah. Lu mediocre di bandai ini hari ini liatin aja. Hot dipakai. Mana rasanya lawan top global nih, Cok?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Anjir.
Out for a throw. Messi. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Right, Shevchenko. That's very... He's tried one!
Right.
And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Zico. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there's the clearance. Adams wins the duel this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's picked it, takes a shot!
Wow,
Special! It is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xavi Alonso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot could be on. And the finish! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Si mulu tu.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Martinez. Genie. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, super ball! And Shevchenko! Now it's Messi. Good chance here!
Langin dia.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ay,
Decent progress down the left. He has a look up. Tries a shot! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, Mbappe! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Dipakai
Just
bulan-bulanan,
wondering what
cok.
was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. That's good play.
Aduh, masih ya.
A lot of space ahead of him. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this?
Ada loh.
It's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Nesta picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Ada.
Chosen to go back. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Martinez. Oh, that's well spotted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Rijkaard. Turan. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Right, Shevchenko. Zaire Emery. Hakimi. Threads one in. Martinez. Lovely bit of skill. Schneider!
Ay.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Schneider has created one goal already. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's worked it through. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Zaire Emery. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is can he finish? And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Shevchenko.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Al-Nassr finding their passes. Nice control. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... And Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bastoni getting this one clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Deep cross. There's the header! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al-Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard, Iniesta, real chance! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
Gets his head on it! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, easy pickings there. Bullet! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi.
Yeah.
Del Piero making good progress on the right-hand side. Now who's going to be first to this? Back in once more. And it's claimed by the keeper. Martinez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Del Piero. Great chance! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
8-1 anjir.
Zaire Emery. And he's found the way past. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. There will be 4 extra minutes. Haaland steaming on goalwards. Zanetti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
Kamu kurang 3 poin kalah. Itu dia lebih tinggi banget nih. Ini orang. Kalau tidak terungkap 1. Start dulu lah. Nanti lanjut lagi.